Hello, friends, and welcome to my home. It is good that you have come. It's Christmas time, and Christmas would not be the same without pecan pralines. I make pecan pralines every year at Christmas just to give to friends, family, and neighbors, and I eat just a few for myself. But it's a decadent candy made with brown sugar, granulated sugar, toasted pecans, butter, cream, and a little salt, and it's a candy that is just really to die for. So I hope you enjoy the show. Welcome, and to all of my friends around the world, in France, Joyeux Noel, in Mexico, in Spain, Feliz Navidad, in Japan, my friends there, Merry Christmas, to my friends in Hawaii, Mele Kalikimaka, to my friends in Germany, Fröhliche Weihnachten, and to everyone in the United States, my friends here, Merry Christmas. Enjoy. Thank you. I'm ready to start my pralines. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I invite you to do so. And the recipe and tips on cooking the pralines are below. I start by preheating my oven to 350 degrees, and I place the pecans on a baking sheet and place them in the oven. 350 for 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. I take my pecans out and just put them off to the side and just let them cool. I found that toasting the pecans for the pecan praline actually made the pecans taste better, and it also allowed them to withstand the heat from the caramelization process of the cooking a lot better too. They don't get soggy after they've cooked in the caramel. My ingredients for the pecan pralines are quite simple. It's a cup of brown sugar, a cup of granulated sugar, 4 tablespoons of, I use unsalted butter, into the pot with 3/4 cup of half and half, and allow this to cook over moderate heat, medium heat, and I also put in my candy thermometer. The reason I put the candy thermometer in is because this has to be done really to an exact science. The ingredients cook up to 239 degrees over medium heat, and just allow it to cook up to that temperature over medium heat, and monitor the candy thermometer to make sure it does not go below that and it does not go over 239. And it's going to take about 10 minutes to do that. We can see that the mixture has started to come to a boil. Just stir it occasionally, keeping an eye on the candy thermometer. This is a very dangerous process because this is piping hot caramel, and if you've been burned by it before, you know how dangerous this is. So you have to watch it very carefully, stirring it occasionally, but watching the candy thermometer the whole time to make sure that it does not go over 239 degrees Fahrenheit. After 239, it turns into a brittle and not a praline, and it's hard candy instead of soft praline. Like, we're now at 225 degrees and steadily rising. So stir it occasionally. You want to scrape down the sides if any of the sugar starts to crystallize there on the sides. Stirring occasionally, watching the thermometer. Okay, I am now at 239. Once I'm at 239, here's the hard part. Allowing it to sit at 239 for about 5 minutes. Don't touch it, don't stir it at all. For about 5 minutes at 239. Okay, it's been at 239 for just a few minutes. Now comes the magic part. I add just a little pinch of salt and then a teaspoon of vanilla. And the vanilla burns off. And at that point, I can turn off the stove. And at this point, I need to have everything ready to go. I take my pecans and I add them to the mix. And just stir that until it starts to get a little milky looking. And then I have to be ready to go because this will harden in a heartbeat. And once it gets too hard, then it requires additional work. To put it back on, wait for it. Yeah, that's gonna be ready. And then I'll show you what I do to set up to start dropping. Then I start dropping my pralines. I just take a tablespoon and start dropping them on a wax paper. And I have put some paper behind the wax paper. That way it does not cause the wax to stick to your countertop. And just drop these as quickly as possible to keep them from hardening on you in your pot. About a tablespoon will do. And just allow them to harden and set. It'd be about 15 minutes. It's been about 15 minutes, and you can see after they have cooled that you can just kind of lift them up off of the wax paper. And there we have it, friends. Pecan pralines. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. And the recipe is also below. It's a decadent New Orleans praline with sugar, brown sugar, half and half, butter, pecans, vanilla, and a pinch of salt. Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching.